Hello everyone, today I'm going to be taking you to California Bakehouse, which is a Vietnamese bakery in San Jose. They have a wide variety of pastries, ranging from Durian Egg Tarts to Pandan Waffles. Today I'll be trying every dessert on their menu, and I highly recommend ordering online, which I did already. Yesterday I ordered online so that I can have everything ready by the time I come into the store today. Anyways, let's go ahead and pick up our pastries now. I just picked up the pastries from California Bakehouse, so let's head home now. I just got back from California Bakehouse, and look at all these delicious pastries that we have. I'm literally intoxicated by the smell of this. This just smells like I'm living in a bakery. The first item I'm going to be trying is the Panda milk bread with coconut. Let's go ahead and try our Panda milk bread now. It smells amazing. Wow, this is an incredible Panda milk bread. I love the outer milk bread. It reminds me of Japanese milk bread. And I love that it has a mild, subtle pandan flavor because it doesn't overwhelm the coconut filling on the inside, which is also not too sweet, which I love. So if you like desserts that aren't too sweet and you love coconut, this is just a match made in heaven. The next item I'm going to be trying is the banana mochi cake. Here it goes, banana mochi muffin. Wow, you know what this exactly reminds me of? This reminds me of butter mochi. The inside is soft, decadent, chewy, and velvety, and the outside is slightly crumbly and crispy, and I love the addition of the crunch of the walnuts on the outside. They add a nice nuttiness to this. This is definitely a must try if you like mochi-like things, because this is just a wonderful dessert. Next I will be trying the original mochi cake. Here it goes, the original mochi cake, and it's just topped with a few sesame seeds. Wow, I love the original mochi cake. The outside is the best part. It's nice and caramelized and slightly burnt, and it just goes well with the nutty sesame seeds on the outside, and I definitely have to say this is less sweet than a banana mochi, because the banana mochi got kind of sweet on the outside with all the sweet bananas, but yeah, this is very good. Next to try is our guava mochi cake, and this one I'm really excited for because I love any guava flavored dessert. Wow, I'm even more excited to try this guava mochi cake because as I broke it open, I was just hit with this fresh guava scent because it's made with some real fresh guava. It looks like it's some sort of guava jam, it smells nice and tart, and I think it will go great with the sweet mochi. Here it goes. Wow, honestly, I just feel like I'm living in paradise now. I literally feel like I'm in Hawaii. This really just takes me back to Hawaii. I love the sweet, sort of tangy jam, and it goes great with that chewy, decadent, soft, velvety mochi. This is a must try. Next, I'm going to be trying their Casaba Muffin, and I'm really curious to see how this will be. This looks very similar to original mochi cake, so I'm curious to see how this will be different. And this is delicious as well. This is just a little bit sweeter and a little bit less bitter than the original mochi cake because the mochi cake was kind of burnt and caramelized on the outside, and this is definitely more browned and very sweet. So if you don't like sweet things, this might be a bit too much for you, but for me, this is perfect. Next, I'm going to be trying their bonbon or honeycomb cake. This looks very interesting. Right on top here, you can see it sort of looks like a cake, and then on the bottom, it sort of looks like a rice cake. Let's give this a taste. It has a strong smell of pandan. Wow, This spawn bow is one of the most unique desserts I've had in a long time. The top is just what I thought, a soft, delicate, fluffy cake filled with pandan flavor, and the bottom is a soft, dense sort of cake-like thing. It's really hard to describe. It's almost like half cake and half mochi, so it has a really interesting texture. It's almost like a chewy cake, but in the best way possible. This is unique and delicious. Next, I'm going to be trying their Pandan chiffon cake, and I can already tell that it's made with a lot of meringue and egg white because this just feels like a pillow that I could sleep on. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait any longer. Let's give this a taste. Wow, if you've ever wondered what a cloud tasted like, this is it. Just a slightly mildly sweet flavor with just a hint of pandan. This is amazing. I swear, as we go on, the desserts get more and more delicious. Next, I'm going to be trying our pandan roll cake. This seems very similar, but the cake is a little bit more dense and it's filled with cream. Wow, this smells dangerous. It smells really sweet and creamy, but I love anything creamy. So let's try this. Wow, this is delicious as well. This is slightly less fluffy than a chiffon cake, but it is fluffy enough. And to go with that extremely sweet cream, I feel like you just need a cup of tea or a little bit of coffee with this, but on its own, it is still delicious. Next, I'm going to be trying their Pandan Chew. This almost looks like a tiny little pineapple bun, and the outside is green because it's pandan flavored and it's filled with pandan cream. Let's go ahead and give our Pandan Chew a taste. As with the pandan roll cake, I love this, but it is quite a bit sweet, so next time I think I'd just make a cup of tea to go with this because it would be really nice just to balance out this sweetness and richness, and that's the other thing. It's quite rich, so you can only take a few bites, so yeah, this is delicious if you're looking for a small dessert. Next, I'm going to be trying our black sesame shoe, and I'm not sure how I'm going to like this because usually I'm not a huge fan of black sesame. Here it goes, black sesame shoe. You know, for me, I'm not the biggest fan of this shoe, but if you like black sesame, you will adore this. This has an intense black sesame flavor that's just a little bit too much for me, but if you enjoy black sesame, this will just be like black sesame heaven. Next, I'm going to be trying a shoe that I'm quite scared of. This is the Durian Shoe, and you might ask, what is durian? Durian is a very popular, extremely stinky fruit that's popular in Southeast Asia, but a lot of people don't like it, like me, so I'm quite scared to try this. Oh wow, they were not kidding around when they said this was Durian Shoe. This just smells like a mixture of raw onions, ammonia, and trash. This just does not smell good. The only reason I'm trying it is for you guys, so here it goes, Durian Shoe. Oh no. Wow, that is not really edible. The inside just has an intense taste of durian. Yes, compared to the regular durian on its own, just straight up durian, it is not as strong, but mixed with that shoe, it just kind of balances out some of the stink and stench. So if you enjoy durian, I personally cannot handle it. It's just too strong for me. But if you like durian, you'll like this because I love their shoe. It's so crumbly and flaky on the outside, and it will go well with that durian cream, if you can stomach durian, that is. Next, I'm going to be trying our Hojicha Shoe, which is basically just roasted tea, and that'll definitely get the nasty taste out of my mouth. Wow, I can't wait to try this Hojicha Shoe. It just looks like it's filled with 90% cream, so this will definitely get rid of the bad taste in my mouth from the durian. Here it goes, Hojicha Shoe. Wow, this is amazing. The cream is not too rich. It has an intense, nutty aroma and flavor from the roasted tea, and it just goes great with that flaky shoe pastry. It is a little bit on the bitter side, but it is so delicious. Like literally, this is to die for. This is the last shoe I'm going to be trying. This is their Ube Shoe, and I can't wait because I love ube. Alright, here it goes. Ube Shoe. It looks very pretty because it just has such a deep purple color. Can't wait to try this. Wow, this is perfect. I think the ube on its own just has such a rich, sweet potatoy flavor that just goes perfect with that cream. And like I said, the shoe on the outside is very nice. It's wonderfully soft and crumbly and buttery, and it just goes great with that ube cream in the middle. This is perfect. Next, I'm gonna be trying their Durian Egg Tart, and honestly, I'm just really scared and petrified after trying that Durian Shoe because I'm just scared. This just smells just as bad as the Durian Shoe, maybe even worse, so we'll have to see how this is. After cutting this open, I don't even know if you could call this an egg tart. This is like 99% durian and 1% egg custard filling. Like there's whole chunks of durian in this. Oh my gosh, this is really hardcore if you like durian. We'll have to see how this is. Oh no, Not only is the flavor much stronger than a shoe, cause you're literally eating straight chunks of fresh durian, I just can't stand the texture. Something about it mixed with the egg tart, or the egg custard itself, makes it extremely slimy, and this is just a really acquired taste and texture. For me, this is just way too overwhelming. Next, I'm gonna be trying the original egg tart. Let's go ahead and give this egg tart a taste. The top is nice and browned, so it looks really delicious. And that, my friends, is one delicious egg tart. The egg custard is so incredibly smooth, it practically melts in your mouth, and the crust is very thin and flaky and buttery, and this is one of the best egg tarts I've had in a really long time. Next, I'm going to be trying their Pandan Egg Tart, and this just looks really green and delicious. Here it goes, their Pandan Egg Tart. And this is just a delicious spin off the original egg tart. It just has a hint of pandan flavor that really complements that custard, and like I said, the crust is so good, guys. You have to try this if you like egg tarts. You'll really enjoy this. Next, I'm going to be trying their Ube Croissant. Alright, let's go ahead and try this Ube Croissant. The croissant actually looks a little bit green on the inside, so I'm guessing the croissant is kind of like a pandan flavor mixed with that ube. I think it's a match made in heaven. Wow, this is just amazing croissant. I just love the hit of pandan you get from the pandan croissant, and then on the inside you have a rich ube flavor. Those flavors go perfectly together, and really, you have to try this if you like croissants. This is just amazing. Now I'm gonna be trying their world famous pandan croissant that is filled with pandan cream. Oh my gosh, this just smells like pandan heaven. Just inhale this. Oh yeah, that is pandan heaven. Let's give this a taste. I can't wait. The croissant itself already has a rich pandan flavor. Yup, it's that same delicious pandan croissant, and no wonder they're known for this. Their pandan cream, just like their other creams, are extremely smooth and just go well with that crispy, soft, delicate croissant. Oh, this is just pandan heaven. You have to try this if you like pandan. This is literally the best thing ever. Next, I'm going to be trying their Pandan Waffle, and this just feels super soft and delicate. I know some of you might be wondering why I didn't toast this up and make it crispy. The reason for that is because I feel it just has a wonderfully mochi-like texture, and I don't want to ruin it. This is just going to be amazing. This is going to be like heaven. Wow, this is just like mochi heaven. This just has the perfect texture, this waffle. It is very chewy. I definitely can tell they use mochi flour, and that just goes great with that pandan flavor. This is definitely more subtle than some of their other pandan desserts, but this, my friends, is delicious. This would be great with just some whipped cream. Oh my gosh, this is just so good. Wow, I just had a really positive experience at California Bakehouse. Some of my favorites were the Guava mochi cake, the Pandan chiffon cake, the Pandan Waffle, and their Pandan Croissant. Those were just a few out of some really delicious desserts. These are amazing. You definitely have to go out in there and support them. You will not be disappointed. Currently, they're open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and definitely a top tip is to order online the day before. That way when you go there, you can go right up to the front and just pick up your desserts. That way you don't have to wait in that huge line outside there. I showed you guys earlier, there's a huge line. It probably takes like half an hour to get to the front. But yeah, definitely order online and definitely check them out. They have some of the best desserts around. Anyways, that does it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure if you did to give it a like, and also make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.